tired. And I am on StreamYard. So no fancy, but that's okay. Can't hear me? Oh. The microphone literally wasn't near my face. How about now? It was like all the way over there. I had it up out of the way because I was playing a game earlier, or last night rather. Can you hear me now? I'm so stupid. Well, anyways, hello again, since you couldn't hear me the first time. How's it going? Here I am. Okay, I'm on StreamYard today because I'll have a guest in like an hour, and I don't know how to do that on OBS. I'm like not technical in that area yet, but this is just easier anyway. My husband. Okay. Trying to get a stain out of our carpet, and it's like we keep putting chemicals on it and then the stain goes away. And then like 24 hours later, the stain like comes back and we're just baffled. We're like, what the fuck? How? How do we fix it? I have an itch and it's literally between my shoulder blades in the spot where I can't reach it. Good morning or afternoon or evening, wherever you are. It is time to do the customary drink goblin check-in. I have iced coffee. It's already half gone. I've actually had 2 of these today. Because I stayed up too late. I have my flavor water. Lemon lime, best flavor. And I have regular old H2O, which I should have a sip of right now. I've had too much coffee already. But hopefully that will help me speed read. I'm trying to finish 2 books by the end of the month, and I'm only like 70% into one and like 30% into another. You guys think I could do it? You have water, you're debating, it's just half and half, no flavor. Gross. I mean, like regular non-flavored coffee is also good, but I just love mocha. Mocha is the best coffee, in my opinion. Yes, you think I can do it? We'll see. I'm also reading on a timer today. Sneak peek. The video coming soon. We're reading on a timer. And by we, I mean me. It started at 5 hours today, and I'm down to 3 hours and 41 minutes. And it's only 10 a.m. here, so fingers crossed. Hi, Emma. How are you? Welcome in. Cinnamon bun? Oh, I don't really like the cinnamon bun flavor in a coffee. I like cinnamon buns on their own, just not as a coffee. Ooh, pardon me. So, oh, my pen got stuck. I will be reading. Can you even see that? Six Wild Crowns by Holly Race. It's an arc. I'm actually really enjoying it. It's very just political gossipy, and normally I would hate that there's no plot, but I really like the characters so far, and it's just engaging. You know, I'm just vibing with it. It's a very like nuanced, political. There's like misogyny in the world, but like the main characters have like feminist mindsets, so it's just interesting. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't like the cinnamon one. It's like it's okay. It's not bad. I just don't prefer it. I like hazelnut too. Yeah, it's really good. It's like Henry VIII retelling, but like his six wives are all very integral to the magic of this island, and it kind of has, in my mind, I'm imagining it as like a magical dome, but I don't think you can see it. It's like a magical border situation that kind of like protects the island, blah blah blah. And there's dragons. The dragons haven't really come like into the plot yet, but they're kind of like in the periphery and they're just like so cute. There are scenes where there's like sconces on the wall, but instead of having like a light bulb or like a candle in them, it's like little tiny flame dragons. I want one. I want one on my wall. Right? There's dragons on the cover too. It's hard to see, but this green this green blob and the other green blob, those are dragons. And these ones on the cover like look huge. So I'm hoping the dragons like become more integral to the plot. I don't want to spoil too much, but essentially there's two of the main one of the main characters is a queen, and another one is like a lady in waiting, and it's a little bit gay. It's a little sapphic. There's some yearning happening. I'm very intrigued. Um Also my uh, okay, that was falling. All right. Let us do a little warm-up sprint. Everyone feel free to tell me what you're reading while I get us situated here. Let's see. Um hmm. Almost forgot to mute my mic. About coughed in your ear. Let's see. We could do 30 minutes or we could do a warm-up sprint, a little shorter. Bum bum bum. I never remember how to change the time. Focus. Let's do a warm-up. We'll do 25. To refresh this now. Aha! I have done it. You're still watching the trial, the retrial, and pretending to work. I'm ashamed of you, no. Just kidding. Your job, I couldn't do it. You work with people who are very interesting. Okay, we'll do a little warm up. I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to put sounds on my end on here. I don't really like the free sounds that you get on Focus, and I don't want to pay for it. Alrighty, let's do a quick warm up sprint, and then we'll chat a bit, and then I think Faye's coming at 11, so that's like 50 minutes my time. We'll see. We'll see if we can squeeze in two maybe before she arrives. Okay. Happy reading. If you're just joining and I haven't seen your comment, tell me what you're reading. I'd love to know. Okay, let's go. Hello. How did your sprint go? I read 2 chapters and then I had like 2 minutes left of the sprint. So I did the math. I need to read like 200 pages today and tomorrow and Saturday to finish both of my books by next month. Oh my gosh, hello. Vienna. Ugh, jealous. Woo. How did it go for everybody? I feel like I was in the zone. I took a quick break and grabbed a sweater. I'm a bit chilly, but oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. Nothing it's crazy because like I'm reading this book and nothing is really happening, but also it's just like so entertaining. Dramatic. It's like political. Loving it. Loving it. Loving it. Hey, welcome in. I'm proud of you. Was it Dragonfall? It better have been Dragonfall. Changing. Oh, yeah, you said you were getting a new phone system, huh? Hey, 8 pages is 8 pages. I'm proud of you. Yeah, I literally cannot believe that I have to read so many pages in the next 3 days to finish these books. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try really hard. No comment. No comment. No comment. It's funny because, like, obviously, like, you know how I felt. They will know how I felt in great detail. Welcome, Marion. What are you reading? It's okay if you started late. We're chill. We're low key. We're vibing. I'm just hanging. I think Faye will be here in 20 minutes. So we'll probably maybe do like a little, I might stop this break in like 2 minutes and we'll do a quick one. I am reading, if you can see, I don't think you can. How about this? Six Wild Crowns by Holly Race. It's an arc, comes out in June. I think it's like June 6th. And it's a Henry the Eighth retelling, but it's got a lot of magic. It's a little bit queer. There's dragons. I'm loving it. And I hated history in high school. And look at me now, loving a book that talks about history. I should probably, how do I take, first of all, take this down. I always forget. Um, what if I do this? Does that show up for you guys? Yeah, it does. Cool. Yeah, it's good. I'm so impressed about like how much I'm liking it because it's very political. There's not really like action plot. It's more like drama plot, but oh my gosh, it's just the way it's written. It's so engaging. Absolutely loving it, which is great because I wasn't sure. I got offered the arc of it and I was like, I'm not sure, but I'm glad I took it. The Sheep's Tale. Is it like a nonfiction or is it like a storybook? It sounds cute. Although I wish it was spelled tail like Tail because I think that would be cuter. Love it. So cute. Sheep farmer. If you know, you know why that's funny. Okay. So I think I'm gonna end the break quickly and then we'll do like a really quick sprint. What time is it? 40? We'll do a 15-minute sprint because then should have a lovely, lovely lady joining me. Always forget where this freaking timer's at. Okay, and then I have to restart this. Perfect. It's nonfiction. Oh my god, nice. That's cute. Cute. Okay. So let's do a little quick sprint. Which is good because I think I should have time to finish one chapter. And then we'll chit chat again. I'll see you in 15 minutes. Good luck. Happy reading, happy working, whatever it is you're doing. Let's go. Hello, hello. How was your short sprint? I have like 5 minutes left of a chapter. It was longer than I thought it was. It was longer, but it's so good. The plot like has turned a little, like, and I'm just like, what happens now? I need to know. I'm almost halfway through, which is nice as well. 42%. Yay. And my other book, where's my phone? It's on my audiobook. My other book, I have there's 5 hours left on the audio. Yay. I think I might actually be able to finish by Saturday night. I might be able to finish tomorrow. Who knows? Who knows? Only time will tell. Okie dokie. Hey, there's someone special here. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Oh my goodness. Welcome, welcome.
I can't believe this is the first time we're doing this.
I know. Have you ever done sprints before? Like at all?
Yeah. I've done them
Okay,
on my
okay.
channel back in the day. It's been a while.
Oh my god, I've never seen them. Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't seen them. Rude. I want sprints.
Yeah, I don't know if they're still up, to be fair. I don't know if they're still a thing. They might be gone.
Chapter 15 of Dragonfall?
Of what? Of what,
I think she's reading Dragonfall.
She's got double commitment with me because we're buddy reading The Warrior, but also there's Dragonfall for reasons.
Oh my goodness.
So I am all Mare's pressure right now. I'm here to traumatize her.
You know what I was thinking? Like, you know how I'm always like, oh, like I need your like work ethic because you read so much. I need you to do like a boot camp for me and whip me into shape because I will literally be like, okay, I'm gonna sit down and get cozy and read, and then I'll read for 20 minutes, and then my brain just wanders, and before I know it, I'm on Instagram, and I'm like, how did this even happen?
I mean, to be fair, I have to switch. Like, I can do like 2 chapters in a row, and then I need to switch to something. But it's just like making sure I get back quickly is more what I had to work on. It wasn't like stopping scrolling. It was more making sure that I only scroll for like 5 minutes and then get back to reading.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only way I can do it.
I try to be like, okay, I'll just do 5 minutes. And then I'm like, okay, well, maybe like 7. And then I'm like, oh, how about 10? And I just keep like bargaining with myself and it never works.
Yeah.
Hello. Welcome.
Hey, babe.
That's what I'm saying.
I should probably be letting people in my Discord know that we're here. Or did you put it in my Discord?
I didn't. I forgot. I'm sorry. I posted in mine and I didn't post anywhere else. Normally I post on Instagram and stuff, but I was like, honestly, I forgot. Time just gets away from you. Yeah. Now, how like long of sprints do you want to do? I normally do like 30-ish. But I could go longer, I could go shorter. Up to you.
I'm easy.
Okay.
I'm easy, really. Half an hour is good.
Awesome. We'll do 30. Where's the timer at? Oh, it's up here. Okay. Reload.
All right. So you're still reading 6 Wild Crowns. I'm assuming you've told everyone about it, but I've been doing kids' homework.
I am almost halfway through. I'm really loving it. It's crazy because like I'm just not a history person. And there's like a lot of names in here that I feel like are probably like meaningful, but I just don't know because I'm not a history person.
Well, you've got Boleyn and Seymour are the protagonists, right?
I know like of them, like from the vague lore I remember from history class, but there's like periphery characters that I'm sure are like from history, and I'm just like like I don't know. But regardless, I'm like, it's so interesting. It's very like there's no like action plot, like nothing's really happened, but at the same time, like
Yeah.
things are happening in like a political sense. There's like drama. It's a little gay. So I'm just
Only a
like,
little? That's too much.
only a little, only a little. I know. I'm like, I'm waiting for it to get more gay. I'm like, please.
It needs to be more gay.
But there's like yearning, and yeah,
Okay.
it's good. I'm liking it. I'm enjoying it. There's dragons. They're not like involved yet, but they're kind of like, they exist. They're there doing things. I'm just like, and there's like, it's cool because the magic is kind of like in your face at first. And then you're like, oh,
Hmm.
is this like all that we're gonna get? But then like other pieces are like unfolding, I guess. I don't want to spoil, but it's like there's kind of like a mystery involving the magic. And I'm like, I just want to know. It's so the way it's
Okay.
written, like I feel like I'm so nosy. I feel like someone's gossiping to me and I'm like, can you just get to the juicy part? Like tell me
Which
the
would actually
details.
totally suit a Tudor court. So,
Yeah,
props
it's
props
very
there for bringing the Tudor
it
court to life.
is feeling very gossipy.
Cool.
So I'm definitely loving it, which is good. I'm
Awesome.
shocked. I didn't think I would like it this much. I'm also still reading, what's it called? Wrath by John Gwynne, but I listen to that on
Mm.
audio when I'm like doing my chores and stuff. So just for today
Yeah.
on sprints, I'll be reading physically, which is nice.
Mm. Yeah, I prefer reading physically on sprints. Feels really weird just
Yeah.
sat here with headphones on, just
I know,
spacing
and you're
out.
just like staring into people's soul. Like, I'm watching you watch me while I listen to this book. It's so odd. Sometimes, like, if my only book like on the go is an audiobook, I'll like play a little game on my phone and I'm like, I hope people don't think I'm texting. I'm listening to the book. I just need something to do.
Yeah,
So
so
they're
for
just
my
on
hands to
sprints.
do, so
Like,
my brain can concentrate.
I'm just picturing
But
people
yeah,
probably pop in and they're like, this bitch isn't even reading. She's on her phone. I'm like, I swear, I'm
yeah,
just
just
playing a
chatting.
game. And you said you're reading, what was it called? I'm sorry, I already forgot.
The Warrior. It's the second book in the Quest for Heroes series by Stephen Arion.
Nice. I haven't read from him yet, but I mean, everyone says good things. Are you
This
liking
is
it?
my 8th book by him now.
Wow. Oh my
Um,
gosh. He's got a
yeah,
lot, huh?
yeah,
Is he like a
no,
Sanderson where he's just got like a fuck ton of books everywhere?
he gets one a year out since he started,
Yeah.
so he's pretty consistent. Actually, no,
Dedicated.
if you count novellas, this is my 10th book by him.
Wow. That's a
So
lot.
yeah, I've read
I
a lot
think
by him.
I was gonna say, have I read 10? I think I've read, just heard somebody at my door, I think. I'm not answering. Nobody's here. Leave me alone.
Yeah, hide.
Go away. They can't see me up here, luckily. But yeah, that's a lot. 10. So you must like him then.
Yes, I like
Okay.
his female characters. He's one of the few men that I like reading his female characters, which is high praise from me because I hate how men write women.
Truly. It's like I like how Brandon Sanderson likes women. They're all, I think a lot of people like don't, but I don't know why, because they're all smart and strong and they're
Mm.
in like a lot of them are independent. They're not like dependent on a
I'm not gonna
man.
lie. I I don't like Vin though. I
I
can't
mean,
stand
I don't
Vin.
really like Vin either, but like I like if you've read
Because he
Elantris,
hates
I
on other
love Celine.
girls. I love
She
Elantris.
does. She does. I
Everyone
love
in
Elantris.
Elantris,
Yeah.
everyone in Warbreaker, like those
Mhm.
two are my
I
favorite
love
Sandersons, and I do like the women in them.
yeah. Like is it Celine or Serene? I think it's Celine. I'm having a brain fart. But her from Elantris, like she, first of all, I love that she's like tall. She's like 6 feet. And she's like, I'm
Yep,
here. Deal with it. I'm gonna be in your
yep,
face. Like I love her. She's great. Yeah, Yasna's
yeah.
awesome.
No, definitely.
And Shalon. I like Shalon a lot. I didn't like her at first, but there's like character development where I'm like, ooh, love her. Okay.
No, completely. I like how he writes some of his women, but others I'm like,
I think it's hit or miss, but at the same time, like even though I hate Vin, like cuz she is kind of like, "Ugh, I'm not like other girls, a little bit. Um
mm-hmm.
it's also like all of his female characters are different. He doesn't just like make them all
He has no
cardboard
archetype.
cutouts.
There's no
So
template.
even though like I don't like her, like I appreciate that story still. And even though like she's like I'll be rolling my eyes at her, I still enjoy her in the story because I'm like, she's annoying, but like, you know, because if they were all the same,
I mean, I don't like
okay.
Mistborn Era 1.
Yeah.
I actually don't like the story. So like that's probably also weaving into how much I dislike Ben, because it's just I didn't like her and I didn't like the story. I agree with Matt though. I like Shallan, and I don't know why she gets so much hate.
Yeah,
I mean,
I didn't hate her at first.
But
I didn't hate her at first. She just like I was just kind of like whatever, she's fine. But like as the story went on, I was like, oh my god, I love her. Yeah, my favorite character from Mistborn Era 1 is Sazed. I would die for him. And it's funny because I'm anti-religion and he's pro every religion, and I'm like, we're such opposite people, but I'm just like, my baby.
To be fair though, I think if you're anti-religion, you can get on board more with someone who is in favor of all religions than someone who is devout to one religion.
Yeah,
like
agreed. I think that's why I like him.
More overlap with people who are just like, religions are cool, and someone who doesn't like religions than there is with someone who is completely devout to only one religion. I think there's less overlap there. Personally.
Like, I want Brandon to do a mashup. I always call him Brandon, like we're best friends, like we're on a first name basis. I just need Brandon to do a mashup.
Bran, you know, sure.
I like to call him Brandy Sandy. I need Brandy to write a Sazed and Hrathen like meeting. They would hate each other. Sazed would be like, look at all these great options. And Hrathen would be like, Catholicism! It'd be crazy.
Yeah.
You like him too? Good. I won't tolerate Sazed slander in my stream. You just Blossom if you want historical?
Yeah,
that's not for me. There's so much happening that we've missed. I'm so sorry, everybody.
It's okay. My mic muted itself for reasons unknown.
Okay. Well, everybody, welcome to my lovely guest. Let's do a sprint. I told you guys in our like group chat earlier, but I've also let everyone in on a sneak peek that I am reading on a timer. 3 hours left and 4 minutes. Crushing it.
You got
out of 5. All right. Shall we do our first sprint?
Indeed.
All right. I'll see everyone in 30 minutes. How was it? How'd it go?
Pretty decent. I read a chapter, but I'm messaging Mare about it at the same time, so it slows me down.
Were you doing voice notes? Because I thought I saw you like talking to your phone. Yeah.
Yeah. Voice notes. She literally messaged me like, "Am I watching you voice note me?" It's like, yes, you are.
That's so funny. I read
And you?
like I think I read about like a chapter and a half. One was short and one's kind of long. So like if you even it out, maybe 2 chapters.
Fair enough.
Hello, welcome. Are you at work or just doing work at home? I am getting sleepy. I keep staying up way too late. I need to go to bed earlier.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep last night. It was too hot.
Fair.
We
I
got a
just stayed up late.
double SA substitution of Maz there.
I love it. The typos are so funny. You're in a strange reading mood. Wonder why.
You're
I
probably
feel like
reading
it's
the wrong
maybe
books.
Drissagus and Fall's book. No, don't reread Assassin's Apprentice now. Do it with my book club in I just worked it out earlier. I can't remember. July.
July, isn't it?
Is it? No,
Because
I
June's
lied.
sort of Kaigan.
I know. Yeah, no. It's 2 books. It's
When's
one
sort of
book
Kaigan?
for 2 months. I'm doing one book for
Right.
2 months this year because I'm moving. So Wrath is June, this month in June, and then Sword of Kaigan is July, August. So then Assassin's Apprentice is September. So wait till September, woman. Yay. Oh my gosh, coffee. I approve. Make sure you drink water too, though. Watching you. Are you a drink goblin today, Faye? I did my check-in earlier. I had 3 drinks, but
I am tea, Coke, water.
yeah. I had coffee, flavored water, and regular water. My coffee's all gone though, but I've had 2 already, so we're gonna call it a day on that.
Yeah, my tea's all gone. Jamie made it me just before I came on the sprint. So.
Aw, lovely. So sweet. I think at the start of this next sprint, I'll have to listen to my audiobook and go get lunch because I'm hungry. A strawberry lemon water? That sounds so good. I should do that. I don't have lemons though. I'll have to get some because that sounds yummy. I also vote for a law to reread. As a matter of fact, I was talking about it in my audiobook video the other day, and by the end of like filming that video, I was like, I just want to reread Lord of the Rings now on audio. I might do when we move because we'll be in the car for a long time, so I might just ignore my family, put my headphones in.
When you're stuck in
It'll
a tin
be
can with your family for that long a time, you need an audiobook.
I think oh shit, that reminds me. I need to actually like book it. But I think because Riley's never been in the car for that long, so I think we're gonna do split it in 2 and like stay somewhere in between, like the halfway mark, because it's 14 hours.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna do like 6.5, 6.5.
Yeah.
But that's still kind of a long car ride, especially
I
since
assume
he's
you're still
only
going
ever.
to do stops in between that as well.
Yeah, we'll have to stop at like rest stops and stuff, and like
Yeah.
get snacks, get food, go pee, whatever.
Get him to
So
run around. I know it sounds ridiculous, but if you can find somewhere that's got some like safe space nearby that you can just run around, just get him to run. Like literally play fetch with him like he's a border collie.
yeah,
And knacker him out.
true. It's so now that you like mentioned like having to stop and stuff, it's 6 hours if we don't stop like halfway, and then 6 hours the other half.
Yeah.
So with stopping and stuff, each day probably oh my god, each day is gonna be like 7.5 hours because he's only 5 and he doesn't understand like taking a few small sips of water and then like, rationing yourself out so you don't have to piss yourself. No. He'll chug a whole bottle and then in 20 minutes be like, I need to pee. Come on.
Yep.
Well, that's gonna be fun. Oh my
Especially because
god.
it's hot.
I'm not looking forward
Because
to
it's
this.
summer.
Yeah. Everybody unofficial group reread of Lord of the Rings. Listen, he loves to pick up my Faithful and the Fallen books. Well, they're in a box now, but I think he likes the white covers with the weapons because he always picks it up and goes,
Yeah,
"What
my
weapon?"
sons do too.
I'm like, "It's a
Yeah.
sword, it's an axe." I'm like,
My kids have chosen a weapon each because there's 4 books and I have 4 kids. They've chosen a weapon each. Who's this which weapon on the
that's so
spines?
funny. Riley wants a sword. Well, he has a bunch of play swords. I think he's just kind of like a sword, But I tried to explain to him what a spear was. I was like, it's a really big stick and it's like pointy.
With
And he
a
was like,
knife
that
on the
doesn't
end.
sound cool. And I was like, but it is. I was like, if somebody came at you with a spear, like it would be intimidating. And he's like, no. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Also, if a horse is coming at you with a guy with a very long sword on its
True.
back, a spear would be quite helpful.
That's true.
Or so say the Romans, anyway.
Long card, the Romans, right? Long cards, yeah. But the thing is like, I don't think my son would like an audiobook. Like, he's very visual. He wants to see the pictures. Every time I'm reading a book, obviously I'm a grown up, and he'll be like, Mom, where's the pictures? And I'm like, there's no pictures in grown up books, honey. And he's like, well, that sucks. So I don't think he would sit there and listen to a book. Oh, my husband and him will probably listen to Stray Kids the entire time, which is fine. And I'll just have to tune them out. It'll be a very iPad, Nintendo Switch focused car drive, that's for sure.
Yeah.
No, I should show him. We're cool.
I was going to say, Stormlight's got illustrations.
That's true. Some books have interspersed ones, but he's used to like picture books. Also, if you've never read Lord of the Rings, highly recommend. I grew up on the movies. I saw the movies first. I was like in love with the movies first. And the books did not disappoint. They were surprisingly a lot of scenes that were like exact replicas in the movies. I was like really impressed about how much it felt familiar, even though I'd never read it before.
Yeah,
there were
really
some like
faithful
dialogue
adaptation.
moments where I was like, I know these words. I know this dialogue.
Yeah.
Really good. Also,
Just a lot
highly
more
recommend
songs.
Andy. Oh my god,
Andy
more
said.
a lot of songs. So many songs.
A lot of songs.
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I skip them. I can't fucking stand when people put songs in books where it's like if they put like one or two like little like rhyming like lines where it's like, oh, this tune popped in my head and it's like 2 lines. Okay, fine. When there's like 5 pages of stanzas, I'm literally like TLDR, I'm not reading all that, like it's too much. Yeah, I skipped them. Like also it was funny because I was listening to the audiobook for Lord of the Rings, and obviously like I don't listen on 1 time speed. I have it sped up. So all the songs were like and I'm like, I can't do this. I was just skipping. I'm like, let's just skip that.
Yeah, I've never
Do
done
you
the
really?
audiobooks for Lord of the Rings.
That's crazy, Mare. That's crazy. Yeah, I can only handle it if it's like a couple lines. If it's like 2 and I'm like, okay, fine. Like I get songs stuck in my head. It kind of feels like that where you're like, oh, I have a song stuck in my head. But when it's like, let me belt out a fucking 12 minutes melody for you, I'm like, I don't care. So sorry. I don't like walking songs. I don't want to hear that. I just want them to say they left. That was so loud. Oh my goodness. I just want the book to be like, they had a long journey and they sang a lot. Next paragraph. And when they got there, like, just we can skip the singing. All right. Let's do our sprint. I'm hungry. I need a snack. Or I guess I should eat lunch.
Okay.
I'll see you all in
We're doing
30.
another half hour.
Yeah, we'll do another 30.
Cool.
Bye.
Bye.
How was everyone's sprint? Had a quick little lunch. Feel better.
Good. What did you have for lunch, though?
I'm a grown up, so I made a hot pocket because I was like, you know what? This sounds good and easy.
You'll have to forgive the European in me, but what exactly
Okay.
is a hot pocket?
It's like an inside out pizza, but it's like a
Right.
pocket. Okay.
Right.
It's probably called, they probably don't have them over there, but
I mean,
yeah.
we have cannelloni, which is like where pizza's been folded over itself.
It's not like,
Calzone, sorry.
it's like a calzone, but it's a lot smaller and it can have other things inside. I had a pepperoni one, so it was basically like a calzone, but there's like Philly cheesesteak ones, there's like ham and cheese, there's like, I don't know. I'm sure there's chicken. I think there's a chicken ranch one or something. I don't know. I usually just always
Is
get the
that one of those
pepperoni
things
one.
that you just chuck in the microwave then?
Yeah. I just microwaved it. You shut your door in office. I mean, if I were you, I would just eat my lunch in front of them. If they're gonna take their sweet time fixing stuff, they can hear me chomping. You ready for the whole sprint? Yeah, it, the monster. Don't go to the drain, Danny. Good job, Mayor. I'm proud of you. Except you read Lauder, and you should be reading Dragonfall.
You really should be reading
Dragonfall
Dragonfall.
or your buddy read one with Faye, not
She is
Lauder.
ahead of me though. She is ahead
Oh,
of
is
me.
she?
So she's okay with the warrior. Actually, I
Yeah,
might have caught up now. I don't know.
it is kind of like a Pop-Tart burrito. Do you have Pop-Tarts in Europe?
I get Pop-Tarts from the American aisle.
Yeah.
Like they have like foreign aisles in like when I was in the UK in Tesco, you go down like the aisle that has just like different sections of foreign foods, and I'd go to the Polish bit, the American bit were my two bits that I'd go to, and yeah, there were Pop-Tarts in the American section, but it's not actually like a UK thing.
Yeah. That's like over here. There's like a couple stores where you can get like Jammy Dodgers, but like most American people don't know what they are, but I love them. They're so good.
I find them really overrated because it's just like
Do you?
it's what your granny has in a biscuit box, you know? It's just like digestives and
Yeah, but not here.
No, exactly.
It's like not so for me it's like a novelty.
I suppose it's
like
the same with us with Pop-Tarts though. Like I got Pop-Tarts on Christmas Day. We had Pop-Tarts because obviously in the UK we have like a massive Christmas dinner. So I didn't really, and we have it like early because it's so flipping much food.
Yeah.
So I didn't want like to have a big breakfast because it's like I'm already going to be having so much food, but we need something. So we have Pop-Tarts as like a Christmas thing because it's just so rare for us. And I feel like it's just something you have on a random Wednesday over there.
Yeah, probably. I don't get them often, but my son always every time asks, "Can we?" And he can't say Pop-Tarts, so he says Parp Tarts. He goes, "Can we get
I think
Parp
it's an
Tarts?"
improvement.
I'm like Parp Tarps? No, we can't. They're all right. They're good in a pinch. They're very sweet, so it's like if you want something like
it's a
sweet,
bit much.
yeah.
It's a bit much.
Yeah.
But like the thing is there's 6 of us, so like one box does all of us.
Fair. Respect to Granny. So like in America, like the thing that like grannies would have is these like they're like cherry hard candies. There's a ghost. There's like cherry hard candies that would be in like an old sewing tin type of situation. Or like these butterscotch. They're called Mrs. Werther's butterscotch. And it's like when I picture grandmas, like that's what I picture is a Mrs. Werther's butterscotch.
Yeah, now over here again, like we also use biscuit tins as sewing tins.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a worldwide thing. But yeah, in the UK, they're in. You get like 3 biscuits, and they're in what is like a tiny muffin paper
Yeah.
stacked on top of each other, and there's a load of assorted ones, and you get like a chocolate covered one, and they're basically all shortbread. It's just shortbread or digestives or jammy dodgers with something in them, and then there's one that has like cream inside it, like a custard creamy type thing inside it. So yeah, there's custard creams, there's digestives, there's jammy dodgers, there's shortbread. That's your granny selection.
It's funny because the tin with all the shortbreads, we have that here, but it doesn't exist unless it's Christmas. Like every store randomly gets them at Christmas time, and I'm like, why? Why do I want this? Someone gave me one as a gift once, and I was like, I don't fucking want this. I don't want all these
just
random cookies.
It's the most boring biscuits you
I
can
know. I'm
possibly
like,
think of.
they're so plain. They're like, I guess, probably meant for dunking, but I'm like, if I'm gonna eat a cookie, like I want to eat a cookie. I don't want to have to dunk
It's
it.
wasted carbs. It's completely wasted carbs.
You love Mrs. Withers. I haven't had one since the last time an old lady gave me one, and I was probably like 8. I was probably really little. Jammy Dodgers are like, let me explain it to the Americans here, okay? It's like if you had an Oreo, right? But the top of the top cookie had a hole in it, and instead of cream, it had like jam or like a preserve.
But the biscuit,
that's basically what
is
but it's
also
good.
like an Oreo.
I know it's not sweet really. It's not really sweet like an Oreo. I'm just trying to explain what it looks like.
Yeah.
I like them. I like them with tea because I'm secretly British at heart, I guess. And I put milk in my tea the way you're supposed to. People who drink
Do you
black
make
tea
it in a microwave though?
freak me out. No, God, no. I boil my water. See, I grew up in an area of the US that's called New England. So a lot of our like traditions up there are very British.
Fair enough.
I boil my water. The first time I ever saw somebody microwave water for tea, I was probably as flabbergasted as the British people. I was like, that's fucking gross. Why would you do that? That's so nasty.
Why would you do that?
It's too hot. It's going to burn your tea. It's going to burn your mouth.
It's the same here in Spain. They just microwave it. And it's so weird.
Yeah, that's weird. Milk and tea. Okay, good. I'm glad you drink milk the right way. For science, are you American or British or other? I wonder. It's weird because like there's a drink here and it's called Arnold Palmer, which is named after this old golfer guy, and it's half lemonade and half iced tea. And the tea is black, obviously, because you're not going to put milk with lemonade. And like, I hate black tea on its own, but in Arnold Palmer, I'll fuck those up. They're so good. I
like milkless iced tea, like lemon iced tea.
When it's cold, I feel like it's better without milk.
Yeah. Like that. Otherwise, it doesn't work because it doesn't infuse properly. But if you're having hot breakfast tea, it needs milk in it.
Yeah. I'm half Irish. So maybe that's another thing too, is I was born and taught to put milk in my tea.
Yeah, my paternal grandparents are Irish.
My mom was Irish and my dad was Italian. So I'm just half and half. Half and half.
Like full on Irish or Irish heritage?
Irish heritage. She's definitely kind of like got a lot. I don't know. We just say Irish because it's the majority of her like DNA.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Like, I mean, she's not from Ireland. She's not like an immigrant.
No, but my grandma is an immigrant. My Italian grandma. She was like 10, I think, when she came here with her parents. So like
okay.
The descendant, like I'm still close to that immigrant like
yeah
like generation, I guess, on that side anyway. Oh, pardon me. Oh, that was gross. Yeah. Irish people were professional tea drinkers and alcohol drinkers.
Yeah, it's where I blame my tolerance.
Yeah. See, I drink mostly black leaf tea or like an Earl Grey, but I don't really like flavored tea. If I am gonna drink a flavored tea, it has to be iced because I don't like to put milk with the flavors. Yeah. It's pretty gross.
I mean, I like herbal teas, but I don't want black tea mixed with something that isn't milk if it's hot. It's like I'll have like a chamomile tea, but because it's just a chamomile infusion, it's not actually got any tea in it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Chamomile.
Like, I really like peppermint tea, but I don't like it black, but I don't like it with milk either. I literally will take a teaspoon and put milk on it and literally put like 2 drops. Any more than that, and I'm like, I can't drink it. But I also don't really like it when it's black either. And sometimes my husband, like, I'll be like, oh, can you make me a peppermint tea? And he'll cut, it's so much milk. And I'm like, I can't drink that. It's so gross. And he's like, well, you always put milk in your tea. I'm like, but not the peppermint one. You need to put like literally 2 drops. Well, I don't like it like fully milky. I just put a tiny bit of tea because I feel like it's a little bitter when it's like fully black, like, when there's like no milk. I just put like literally 2 drops
with
cut
herbal
the bitter.
teas. I have honey. Honey's a better contrast for me.
I'm not a honey person because that would probably make more sense. I just don't like honey. I don't know why. No, I haven't because I hate honey.
Literally, me and Matt are both like, stop being so nuts. Have honey, for goodness sake.
Literally, everybody's like, have it with honey, and I'm like, I hate honey. Sometimes when I get sick, like we have honey here. And sometimes when I get sick, my husband will be like, I'm gonna make you tea and put honey in it. And I'll take like 3 sips and I'm like, I can taste the honey. It's so bad. He's like, just drink it. And I'm like, it's so gross.
To be fair, I have tea medicinally more than I have medicine. Like for menses, I have tea. For anxiety, I have a tea. For sleep, I have a tea. I have teas. But I'm like a little apothecary. I have a whole shelf in my kitchen that's just dedicated to my apothecary of teas.
When you need like a medicinal thing, you have tea. And when I need it, I turn myself into a tea in the bathtub with different things. with bubble bath, Epsom salt, bath bombs. They got all the herbs. I'm turning into the tea.
you stew
so
yourself.
You're drinking it.
Yeah.
I'm stewing myself, exactly. Oh, that's so funny. I have peppermint tea sometimes because I get migraines so bad that it makes me nauseous, and it helps a lot with the nausea, which is great. You could eat it by the spoonful. That's a talent, honestly. A talent. I gave my son honey once because he had a sore throat. I heard the gulp. 3 seconds later, fucking vomited everywhere. I was like, you are my son because I also don't like honey.
My son just has honey in hot water as a tea.
Oh
he just has honey tea. Yeah.
That's crazy.
There's a place here that do medicinal honeys. So you can have like honey that is basically like wakey honey, like you have a spoonful in the morning and you're good to go. And then they've got like ones that are supposed to, because it's from local bees, so they get pollen from the local flowers, so it helps with hay fever. And like they've got loads of like medicinal honeys and stuff.
That is smart. Whenever we like, I don't buy the honey a lot, but whenever we like restock our little bottle for just in case, our supermarket actually sells, like they have a section where it's just local honey, so we always get like a little local one, which is definitely like when I'm really sick and it's like congestion and stuff, that as much as I hate it, I always have some in my tea because it makes me feel better.
Yeah, me and Mara are the same person.
For hay fever. Just honey and hot water. I couldn't.
Yeah. Local honey helps with allergies.
Yes. If you're allergic to like the pollen and stuff outside, the local honey, because the way that bees like transform it, I guess, like an antidote.
It's like a vaccine, you know, you're taking in the pollen in a mutated form so that then your body builds an immunity to it.
Definitely interesting. I hate bees, but that I will admit that's very cool. It's funny because like I say I hate honey, but there was actually one honey one time that I loved. And my husband was deployed when we first met, and he didn't know yet that I hated honey. He sent me home some honey from, I think it was Greece, but it was lemon. It was like lemon flavored. It was like a lemon orchard, and then they had like an aviary there, and so they sold like a bunch of lemons and like lemon jams and like lemon preserves, and then they had lemon honey, and
Yeah.
it was the only honey I've ever liked. It was so good. I'll have to go back to Greece to get more.
Yeah, we've got orange honey here, which is quite common because oranges grow a lot here.
See, I really like citrusy things. Like I love lemon. Like this is lemon lime, my favorite flavor. I love lemon in like desserts because I feel like it like lightens it and freshens it up. I love limes. I feel like because it was like a citrusy situation that I enjoyed it. I don't like regular honey. Eat nettles. I think you can make tea out of it, right?
Yep.
You can brew it. Yeah, a nettle tea. We're all just bouncing this brain cell back and forth today, guys. Okay, well, okay, let's do another sprint. Oh my god.
Who gets the brain while we sprint?
I need to not get the giggles. I'll see you guys in 20 minutes. Hello, hello. Go.
Hey,
How's your book?
it's good. I'm making some pretty decent progress. Oh, I think I might have overtaken Mare now. I don't know if she read any more today, but I've overtaken where she said she was at. So now she's got to catch me up.
Any more voice notes?
No more voice notes because I don't know where she's at. So I don't know if I'd be spoiling
true.
And you?
I'm halfway through now, 50%, and there was a scene that had like some physical action that was really cool. And now there's like more is happening. Like not that nothing was happening, but it was a lot of like talk and like gossip, but now it's like culminating into something. I'm really excited. I can't wait to see. Like I don't have any idea where this is going because I don't know like the history off the top of my head unless I look it up. But I wonder if it's like gonna stick to like what actually happened, or obviously there's like magic.
Everything I've read of that synopsis makes me think that they're definitely not going to follow any history at all.
Yeah, at the point where I'm at now, it's like it's basically he's like basically not even a character. He's like just a side character. It's basically just the wives, which I'm here for because fuck a man, but also especially like finding out that one of the wives was a teenager, I was like, ew, what the fuck? Gross.
I mean, he was considerably older than all of his wives. Like all of them were at the most in their 20s when he married them, and he was in his 30s when he divorced Catherine of Aragon, the first wife. So he was at least like I think so. Catherine of Aragon's older than him, but all of the others are considerably younger. Closest age gap then being Anne Boleyn, where I think there's like a 7-year age gap or something, and then just gets bigger and bigger.
Okay, so he like that's crazy. He got a divorce. I didn't know divorce was a thing back then.
He invented it in England essentially.
That's crazy.
So he broke from Rome, from Catholicism. The reason that England does not have Catholicism is because Henry VIII really wanted to bang Anne Boleyn.
Checks out.
That's it. he wanted an heir. He wanted a son. He didn't have one with Catherine of Aragon. She started menopause, couldn't have kids anymore, so he offed her, and that's why you have divorced, beheaded, died, divorced, beheaded, survived. The fate of his wives. There's a whole rhyme about it. Yay!
Mare's threatening you. She said she's gonna overtake you tomorrow with your reading.
I'll finish the book tonight now. I'll have you.
You did some housework and your chopping board broke? Okay. Muscle mommy. Mare's too strong for her own good. Second coffee, got dressed, made your bed, decided your supper, fed the young one, send the old one off to the mines. Wait a minute, what? I'm so please explain. What does that mean?
I'm assuming it's Minecraft.
Now maybe I can work on your tiny diamond painting. I need to know what sent the old one off to the mines mean. That's so funny. Listen, just because it happened doesn't mean it was okay. Like, that's gross. That's so disgusting. Even in like our day and age where it's like Gen Z and Gen Alpha, people are like, oh my God, like they're maturing so quickly. Like, look at how these girls dress at this age versus how I dressed at that age. Can you imagine how it was way back when the girls weren't, getting fucking boom jobs at 15 and stuff? Like, it wasn't okay. They were still girls. They were just little girls.
Yeah.
You finally got dressed and having lunch. It's noon for you? It's just afternoon here. It's like 1. Ooh, pardon. Men.
He didn't accuse her of cheating. So she married his brother first before she married him. And she said that because his brother was sickly, they never slept together. but he then accused her of lying because there's the whole Bible verse of you shouldn't covet your brother's wife, or you shouldn't sleep with your brother's wife, or something. So it was against canon law that he should be allowed to marry her, so he should be able to divorce her. But he didn't accuse her of cheating. He accused her of sleeping with her first husband. He accused Anne Boleyn of cheating. That's why she got beheaded.
That's like the only thing I remember from history class is like, and like there's been some movies about her and stuff. So it's like I know of her, like I know that she got beheaded. So in this, I'm like, is she gonna die? Like, fuck.
I mean, there should be, well, to be fair, 2 of them outlived him. So Anne of Cleves and Catherine Parr both outlived him. One who he divorced and one who just literally survived being around Henry VIII. So if the book follows any kind of anything, then there'll only be 2 alive by the end of it.
Yeah, it's funny because like this isn't really a spoiler, but like obviously he's kind of like just basically a side character. Like we don't really see him often unless it's interacting with a wife. And so it's like we're seeing him through like these rose-colored glasses. And at the beginning, it's like, you know, Anne Boleyn only has like these kind things to say about him. But as the story progresses, she's like, maybe not. Maybe I was wrong.
Yeah.
So it's just funny because it's like a retelling of like him, but like he's also just so unimportant in the context of this story. It's so funny.
I mean, again, I'm not
really
expecting it to be even closely historically accurate anyway. I don't think that I think it's just they've taken the kind of figures from history. From what I've read of the synopsis, especially because he's married to all of them at once.
Yeah. I think the like in the author's note at the beginning, she was basically like, I just wanted to like reimagine this situation where like these women, you know, like were treated like real people and had agency and like had power, and you know he could fuck off, and like they were actually like given this power as queens and like could like decide things, and like versus just being consorts essentially is how they were. So.
I mean, to be fair, when they were queens, like the reason why they're still so beloved is because of a lot of the stuff that they did when they were queens. They just didn't have agency over their lives enough to stay alive. But you know, Catherine of Aragon did so much charity work. She did loads for the poor. You had Anne Boleyn, who again did loads for the poor, huge advocate for Protestants who at the time were being persecuted. So, like, you know, Catherine Parr wrote a book. She also translated the Bible.
Yeah. Wow.
So,
crazy.
You know, yeah.
But it's just funny because it's like
very smart women.
Yeah. Well, at least here where I'm from in history class, we don't learn shit about the women. Like I knew their names and that was it. Like when we learned about that, like, you know, time period in history class, it was all focused on Henry VIII. And then like the only thing that I learned about them was from like movies that they made about them. Cause like they don't, you know, because we live in a patriarchal society, so all of our textbooks are written by men who are like, yeah, fuck these women. Yeah. Rude.
Yeah, completely.
Exactly. I knew how they died. I didn't know anything about how they lived, which is crazy. Yeah. True.
Yep. Elizabeth I is Anne Boleyn's daughter.
Whoa. I didn't know that actually. I feel this.
Brought in the
I'm living.
age.
I'm really living up to my stupid American stereotype. Yeah. I'm
reading. Oh, don't worry. If you ask me anything
Crowns.
about America, I won't know. So you know, it's just how it flows, isn't it?
Yeah. So Christina, I'm reading 6 Wild Crowns. It's an arc. It comes out on June 10th, I think. Highly recommend. Loving it so far. Halfway through. It's going great. Really making me just want to it's got like a feminine rage vibe, but like without like it's not like an outward rage, it's more like a simmering like under the surface where you're like, I know that there's like gonna be a moment where it's like feminine rage, but it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah,
I can feel it coming. Yeah, so like Boleyn is rude. I was talking. So Boleyn is the main character, and then like Lady Seymour is like a secondary character, and then like all the other queens are like mentioned and chatted about, but it's basically following these two. We've just been introduced to Queen Howard, who is the teenager that I was like, oh my god, why is she a teenager? So that was crazy because I was like, wait, is this real? Because
Yeah,
obviously
she got beheaded at 17.
oh my god, that's so sad. I want to travel back in time and punch men in the face.
Yeah, that would be quite helpful.
Okay, so this is gonna have to be our last sprint because then I have to go out to the bus, get my child.
I've got to go now because I'm going to go.
Okay,
have
you
food,
can go now.
so,
Go for it.
and
Go
I'm
for
eating
it.
with them.
I'm gonna do it.
Michelle,
One more
but
20-minute
thank you
sprint
for
without
having
you.
me.
Thanks for joining me. It was so fun.
This is
Appreciate it.
fun. We really should do this more often.
Yeah, it's your turn next. We gotta do them on your channel.
Yeah,
I'm ready. I'm ready for
we'll sort that.
face sprints. Well, enjoy your dinner. Thanks for coming. Chat to you later.
Thank you. See
Bye.
you later. Bye.
Okay, everyone, we're gonna do one final sprint. I'll have to refresh. There it is. We'll do a 20-minute sprint. Yes, 6 Wild Crowns. Sorry, 6 Wild Crowns. By Holly Race. It's great. More sprints. I'm gonna do one more sprint now, and I'm gonna bully Faye into doing sprints on her channel. Maybe. Well, I think she is traveling in June, so maybe it won't be soon. But who knows? Hopefully. I had a blast. This was fun. Where's my little thingy? Here we go. Last sprint. All right. More sprint. Hopefully I can finish this chapter. Okay, there's 2 minutes left. Hopefully I can finish 2 chapters and call it even for the day. Happy reading. See you in 20. How was everyone's last sprint? I got to 50%. No, that's a lie. 54% in six wild crowns today. Woo, that was a mouthful. I think I started at like 36%, so almost 20% so far, which is good because I'll probably read a little bit more this afternoon. And for my timer challenge, I had started at 5 hours today. I have 1 hour and 18 minutes left. That's perfect because I'll be able to read a little bit more in the afternoon and probably listen to my audiobook at some point because I need to vacuum and sweep. So I'll have time to finish. So I'm on the right track to finish my timer, which is good because then after my son goes to bed later tonight, I can play video games. Didn't do much, chatted and checked on the dogs. That's fine. Sometimes you need a sprint that's like a relaxing sprint. You just, exist and turn your brain off. Pardon. Well, thank you so much for coming. I always appreciate when you show up and read with me, hang out with me. And it helps motivate me, which is the most important thing because you guys are watching me. So I feel like I have to stay focused and read my book and not scroll social media. Oh, you did? I hope you get it. I mean, it comes out soon anyway, but I hope that you get the arc because I'm really enjoying it a lot. For some reason, I'm just like gobbling it up. Remember to hydrate, feed yourself, check the laundry, which I do need to do. Take meds, stretch, show your love to the like button. Make sure you sub and ring the bell. I always forget. I'm so bad at promoting myself, but thank you so much. Ooh, exciting. I hope you win. Very nice. I don't mean to sprint and dash, but I need to go potty and then get ready to go get my son off the bus. So thank you so much, everyone who came. I really appreciate it. I'm probably going to do more sprints next week. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Oh my God. Thank you, because she's an angel. I love her content. She's the best. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good rest of your, what day is it? Thursday.